it going, JDM crew? Got another JDM EXPO inventory video with magic spinning triangles once again. So for you Wankel fans out there, got another twin turbo bit of goodness here for you. So it is an FD 3S if you can't already tell from the cockpit here. Everything arranged all nicely there. We do have a Kenwood audio deck. Got a Apex I boost gauge, or Apexy, however you like to say it. And I'm not sure if this is stock or aftermarket, but it feels rubberized, so I think it's aftermarket. And I actually do have the stock steering wheel on here, so a lot of like minor mods, and the rest is pretty stock actually. The rest of the interior, excluding the seat that I'm in, is original. So the rest is original. And oh wow, that truck in front of me, it's a good puff of blue smoke there. But yes, I'm actually in a Koenig racing seat, so this is actually pretty comfortable. Oh, a little rough right there. We actually have some decent Yokohama tires on here, but the suspension's a little tougher than stock, so I definitely felt that. I double checked the air pressure earlier, so everything's all good. It's been typical spring weather, hot and cold, so everything from freezing up until like the 60s and getting close to the low 70s actually, which is really spring weather, pretty wild. But yeah, overall pretty smooth on here. We've got about like 35 pounds in all the tires. You know, roughly what, 250 to 280 kilopascals. But overall, yeah, very smooth. And so this one's got a couple of mods there. We do have the intake and the exhaust. I think the intercooler might also be, to double check on that, I think the intercooler was also aftermarket. But it's in the stock location though, so it's not a front mount or anything like that. So opened up just a little bit. I'm not aware of any tuning. Sales guys didn't let me know about any tuning, so overall it does feel pretty OEM, even the clutch and everything else, so brakes as well. I forgot if we had the different rotors or not, but like the pedal feel and stuff is pretty normal. But yeah, I'm not even sure if you can actually hear it picking up the turbine spooling a little bit. It's just, I believe those are also Apex. If not, I think they might be HKS. We'll double check it once we get into the engine bay. But I can definitely hear the turbine just a little bit, just because it's opened up. But yeah, the power levels are not anything crazy with this, so we're just going to be skipping ahead to the walk around. And it's actually pretty pleasant weather, so I'm going to enjoy showing you guys that. And pretty nice black, but a nice gloss to it. Just some minor scuff on it, but like overall looks to be pretty good. We do have a carbon fiber fin on the back, you know, it's just the lip spoiler, so just enhanced a little bit, nothing too crazy, but pretty good styling. So let's get into it. Just fast forward to the garage, and I'll be able to walk around and show you this pretty decent FD3S. And this OEM interior here, even in the back, which I'll show you in a little bit. That's the little covering for the trunk area. And see the headliner, I know it's black, so has to adjust there. I think you can see it's all intact. And we have the dash here. It's in pretty good shape, even on this plastic portion. Let's see here, I think you can, too reflective, but you can see not cracked on there. Got that Apex gauge, and the OEM gauges here. Kenwood audio deck. and OEM style, but I think they replaced it with a more rubberized shift knob. And here we got the Koenig racing seat there with harnesses, which are just kind of tucked away here. And we do have a turbo timer underneath here wired in. And right here, door panels. I'll show you the back here. Whoops. It's a little bit springy there. But on the wing there's this carbon fiber lip. And you can see a little bit of that covering right there, which as I open this, you will see does lift up, and actually no hands. It's actually supporting pretty well, so the hydraulics are good on this one. And here they actually have the harness here. I'll just take this off, and you can see the carpeting. Got the jack, and on the other side the tools. So we all have that there. Well, it has a spot for the tools, but it's just usually a wrench and sometimes pliers and a screwdriver. But yeah, we do have the spare tire there, so you can see access to the fuel pump and everything there. So looking pretty good. And I'm not sure why they opted for this one, because it is actually bolted to the points there, so I guess it just helps with holding this down. So I'll just tuck this in here, and I'll latch this later before I go. But I don't know if it's just to hold it down or if they wanted more tension. Not sure. We also have the rear washer fluid right there. Oh, I was a little too gentle there, the air pressure. There, see. And of course, SSRs all around. We'll get a closer look at those in a minute here to see the exterior. I already popped the hood, so we're gonna go in there. Mosquitoes already. It's springtime, we already got that. And here we are with the engine. As you can see, it's OEM-ish. You can definitely tell though that the plumbing is a little bit better. The intake plenum and some of the turbo piping is slightly better. HKS. And yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I believe this might also be HKS. Oh yep, there it is. There's the logo. Wasn't sure if that was Apex or HKS, but similar dome filter. So you can see two of them there. Actually, even the radiator, I believe that's why we have the ARC thing there, because the radiator, I believe, is also upgraded, because they also improved it with some better plumbing, as you can see there, and some additional pressure lines here. So you do have the blow-off valve, which actually isn't very loud, or maybe I just wasn't boosting enough. SARD, I believe, because the vacuum, or I'm not sure if it's vacuum or the pressure lines. But we also have some of the other additional plumbing here. So you can see Mazda speed filler cap for the oil. And have a look underneath there. Yep. I mean, it's pretty much opened up, so pretty free-flowing overall. As you can tell from the intake going on into the turbos and around the plumbing too here with the intercooler, as you can see, it's in the stock position just a little bit upgraded. And you can see it's just a little bit more free-flowing into the engine there. So very smooth running overall. Oh, and here are those numbers for you if you guys want to look up any additional information. There you go, FD3S genuine. Alright, and we'll have a look at the exterior overall. As you can see, it's pretty shiny. Clear coat's actually okay on most portions. You have this little vent eyelid, so it says more of that arrow style that actually is functional. In some of the clear coat, there's a few areas that are a little rough there. See, not sure if you can see it through the gloss, but most parts are okay. But I mean, the clear coat's there, it's just a little scuff from the years there. But overall, the paint is still there, so you could polish it up. Actually, when we get some time this spring, maybe I'll polish it up. Yeah, I like to definitely get some of these prettied up whenever we do have the chance, and keep everything in good condition. And I wasn't sure if you can actually get a good view of the suspension in there. As you can see, the stance, pretty good overall. You see the lips are in pretty good condition. Not torn up, but a couple of spider web there, so it has been bumped occasionally. It's like from a curb right there. And as always, if you want to get some additional information, you can check with our sales team and they'll let you know. So you can see, for the most part, most things are OEM. See with the Mazda brakes. But definitely looks really good with these Yokohamas. These are definitely pretty comfortable and grip really well. And you can see that exhaust here. Definitely good flowing. And there you go. Well, there you have it, crew. Another fine FD3S. And if you're interested in this or any other vehicles, make sure to contact our sales team, info@jdm-expo.com. They'll be able to let you know anything that you want to know about this or the process. And if you want something a little bit more modified, or if you want any work done to it, if you're interested in this one, just let them know what you'd like done and they can get you a quote. And if there's a particular shop here in Japan that you'd like to get it tuned from, definitely they can call them up and we can see if we could schedule anything for you, and anything depending on your budget and their scheduling. So that is also possible, but remember, there's going to be a little bit of delay time in there getting some stuff worked on. We've got some pretty crazy projects that a few of our customers in the past have had done, and they could definitely let you know, especially some of the Skyline projects where people have had built engines and fully built suspensions. They've had everything done that you could imagine. So we've had some pretty crazy tunes. If you guys have seen that Stealth Black one, that was also redone a year later, and it was just definitely fantastic. So we can get anything like that. So whatever you're looking for, we got you covered. So as always, guys, thanks for stopping by. And definitely, this one's just got a couple mild mods, pretty cool, but not our craziest RX7, but definitely pretty smooth running. And if you wanted to mod it out, it's got plenty of room to go. You guys know how awesome these spinning triangles are. So as always, guys, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you in the next one.